Hello, this is my presentation on software piracy, licensing, and patents. In this presentation, I will go over the following: software piracy, software licensing, and software patents. This presentation will also include a global analysis on the topic, so let's begin. The software industry has undergone tremendous growth over the years thanks to advancements in technology. However, software piracy, licensing, and patents have been major issues that have continued to affect the industry. Software piracy. Software piracy refers to the unauthorized copying, distribution, or use of copyrighted software. There are various types of software piracy out there. Some forms are end-user piracy, counterfeiting, softlifting, and license key misuse. End-user piracy refers to a type of software piracy where individuals or organizations make unauthorized copies or installations of copyrighted software for their own personal or professional use. This form of piracy often involves using a single license of the software on multiple devices beyond the allowed number of installations specified in the license agreement. Counterfeiting refers to the act of creating and distributing fake or imitation software products that appear to be legitimate. This often involves replicating the packaging, labels, manuals, and other materials associated with the genuine software to deceive consumers into believing they are purchasing an authentic product. Softlifting or license key misuse occurs when a person or organization legally purchases a software license but then installs or uses the software on more devices than permitted by the license agreement. This unauthorized use can lead to lost revenue for software developers. I will now show a brief video that will go deeper into software piracy. Software licenses. Software licensing refers to the legal agreement between the software provider and the end user that outlines the terms and conditions of use. Licensing can be a complex issue, particularly in cases where the software is used by multiple users or in different locations or devices. They play a crucial role in defining the relationship between software developers and users. There are different types of software licenses, including open source licenses, which allow for free use and distribution of software, and proprietary licenses, which typically require payment for use. Proprietary licenses grant limited rights to use the software, often for a fee, and typically restrict the user from modifying or redistributing the software. There are various types of proprietary licenses, like perpetual licenses, where users pay a one-time fee for the right to use the software indefinitely, and subscription licenses where users pay a recurring fee, monthly or annually, to access and use the software for the duration of the subscription period. Open source licenses grant users more extensive rights to use, modify, and distribute the software. These licenses aim to promote collaboration and sharing within the software development community. Two types of open source licenses are the MIT license, a permissive license that allows users to use, copy, modify, and distribute the software, as long as they include the copyright notice and license text in all copies and substantial uses of the software, and a general public license or GPL, a license that allows users to use, modify, and distribute the software, provided they release any modified versions under the same GPL license, ensuring the software remains free and open. Software patents. Software patents are a type of intellectual property protection that grants the patent holder exclusive rights to a specific software-related invention or innovation. These patents typically cover the underlying concepts, algorithms, methods, systems, or processes that enable a software program to function, rather than the specific code or implementation. Software patents are granted by patent offices such as the United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, or the European Patent Office, EPO, after a thorough examination process that determines whether the invention meets the criteria for patentability. These criteria generally include novelty, non-obviousness, and usefulness. The primary purpose of software patents is to encourage innovation by providing inventors with a legal mechanism to protect their ideas and inventions. However, software patents have been a subject of controversy and debate, with some arguing that they can stifle innovation by creating barriers to entry for smaller developers, leading to legal disputes, and preventing others from building upon existing ideas and technologies. Others argue that software patents are essential for incentivizing and protecting innovation in a highly competitive industry. The global landscape of software piracy, licensing, and patents is complex, with significant variations between countries and regions due to differences in legal frameworks, enforcement practices, and cultural attitudes. In regions with strong intellectual property protection and enforcement mechanisms such as North America and Western Europe, software licensing and patents play a crucial role in fostering innovation and protecting the rights of developers and companies. These regions have well-established legal systems that support the enforcement of software licenses and patents, with numerous high-profile infringement cases and settlements. In contrast, developing countries and emerging markets such as those in Asia, Africa, and Latin America often experience higher rates of software piracy. This can be attributed to several factors, including lower levels of awareness about intellectual property rights, limited access to affordable software, and weak enforcement of copyright and patent laws. The global nature of the software industry also presents challenges for licensing and patent enforcement, as companies must navigate the complexities of different legal systems and international agreements. For instance, the recognition and enforcement of software patents vary between countries, with some jurisdictions, like the European Union, having more restrictive criteria for granting software patents compared to the United States. This creates a fragmented landscape that can make it difficult for companies to protect their intellectual property worldwide. Initiatives such as the World Intellectual Property Organization, or WIPO, and the Agreement on Trade-Related Aspects of Intellectual Property Rights, also known as TRIPS, aim to even out intellectual property laws and enforcement practices worldwide, providing a framework for countries to work together in addressing the challenges posed by software piracy, licensing, and patents. To promote a more equitable software ecosystem, it is crucial for countries to collaborate in strengthening intellectual property protections, fostering innovation, and addressing the root causes of software piracy. By working together, the global community can help ensure that the benefits of software innovation are shared more broadly while protecting the rights of developers and companies worldwide.